Just a quick video on Bitcoin's current price. I do want to short this, but there are two possibilities as to when I would actually do that. And first of all, the count needs to be down pretty well. So this is my count of the first move down, which is the one, two, three, and we had an expanded wave four. So we had a small A, B, C, D, E, and then wave five. So that's the full five wave move all the way to the bottom. Now at the lows here, what happened is we saw a wave A bounce, right? And then we saw a very small B, C, and D. Why did they turn out so small? It's because of resistance. Well, this is what it appears to be. It's a resistance on um, the 4 hour and 15-minute charts. Um, when you're using the 50 and 200 moving average. And I'll show you that in a moment. But basically, what I expect to happen here is one of two things. Now, we could see a break below the start of E wave, which I believe has started. That would mean we're going straight down. Or the alternative is we could see one more push higher. And that would make a lot of sense given that probably a lot of dip buying and uh, probably some oversold conditions need to be worked off. Now, how high could it possibly go apart from the obvious 0.618? Well, the way I see it is see if you can spot what other people might be looking at, right? If that's even possible in this case. Um, there could be the chance that wave A is the length of the next move, possibly due to potential inverted head and shoulders pattern, and that being to the neckline. From the neckline would give you a target of, you know, somewhere almost near the point 786 pullback, but at least to the 0.618. So it's anyone's guess where that goes, but uh, I think that there will be a bit of a push up given the pattern we're seeing at the lows, and I'll go to that now. So first of all, just show you the resistance that we're getting. So we had resistance sort of uh, more support. We're actually hitting support now on the 15 minute more than anything. On the was it the hourly? No, I think it was. Sorry, give me a sec. I'll just zoom in on that. Yeah, so on the 4 hour chart, we did hit the 200 period moving average, and at some point we would have hit another one, I believe, on the hourly. Well, not really. It's just that it basically came back to it for support, um, and it's sort of hanging around there on the hourly on the 50 period. But the thing I want to show you is at the small degree, which is right down in this area after we saw this D wave, right? So this D wave here, so there's the B, there's the C, there's the D, right? So this is the area that we need to break below for this to start moving lower. But this pattern is very interesting here. It's actually looking bullish to me. And the reason I don't believe this is just a five wave move is if you look closely at the 1 minute chart, right, you can actually see a 1, A, B, C, D, and here we have an E. So basically, if we break above this mini high, I believe this will go higher. So that particular count there, I'll just quickly label it for you so you can see it. So it's 1, A, B, C, D, and E is either finished or, yeah, it could be finished. We just need to see a break up above the last pivot high, and that's wave two. So I believe now we're actually going to start moving higher here, because if this was a 5 wave move on its own, there's a possibility that, perhaps if we break below it. However, if the pattern is an expanding correction, that to me signifies the bullish intent of this market to basically go back up. So taking a trade here, for me, I'm just going to place a trade on this, and then just check out where it goes, how far it goes up to a certain level, take profit at around 45,000 maybe, something like that. But yeah, let's see how this one goes, because after this move is done, I believe the key here is to actually use this as an entry point for the move lower, to possibly add to your position if you're already short at the retracement. I think a good strategy is to add to your positions as you see confirmation of a move, um, rather than just go put the whole trade on at once, for safety and obviously to preserve your capital. So these are the clues here that tell me that there is further downside, because anyone who thinks that this is a 5 wave move, um, it doesn't look like it, right? A zigzag is on its own is not a correction on its own, and there's no correction that has a zigzag followed by a 5 wave move up. It doesn't work like that. So it might seem to some people to look like that, and it might look like you're getting into something good here, but just pay attention to the levels I've mentioned, because you might see a reversal around that point. So that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching.